This fucking thief, bro. This guy right here. This guy. I will not edit out any cuts. I will not edit out any stutters. This is just gonna be pure rage and frustration. This guy robbed these characters of good animations. He robbed them. He fucking robbed them. He took their budget with him. He took their budget with him. He took their budget with him. He's gonna age out in like 5 fucking months, and he took their budget with him. He's gonna age out in like 3 months. Three. Oh my god, this card art is amazing. I never peeped it. Yo, he took the card out with him. He took everything. This stupid ass fucking character, bro. This bitch ass character. I swear, they just ruined it. They just ruined their animations for this. No, I'm not saying that their animations are bad. They're not bad. They are one-to-one with the anime. Great accuracy. Great. The accuracy is there, okay? But the moment selection is not. I will say that. The moment selection is ass. And for the moments that they did choose, say like the Kamehameha or something, they left out very impactful parts, you know? Like, you don't get to see Goku do power up into the Kamehameha. You just see his hands connected. When I saw that, I was a little disappointed. I will not lie. When I saw that, I was a little disappointed. Because when he powers up, you feel that shit, my nigga. You feel it. But they took it out. They took it out. I don't know why they did that. They just don't have the impact. They're lacking impact. This feels like fucking Sparking Zero, bro. Yeah, the shit looked pretty, but it got no impact. The shit looks pretty, it has no impact. Like, come on, let's look. Right? Go here. Where? It's not on here. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up. In a second. I'm gonna bring it up. Wiki. Do they not have them here? Cards. Where would they be at? I don't use the wiki at all. Events, teams, items. But I have to go on JP. I think I would have to go on JP. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Fuck all that. Let's see. I'm not gonna find them, huh? JP. Let's look. Look at this. Okay? This is the intro. It's glitched. It's fucking glitched. I'm opening up the YouTube video. Hold on. Look. We're gonna look at the animations. Right there. Why is there no screaming? Why is he just not screaming until here? No impact, bruh. Barely. I shouldn't say no here, but there's definitely less. There's not as much as there should be. Boom. That's the intro. Cool. Like I said, pretty. Not as much impact. Now, they could have chose different attacks for these super attacks. I'm gonna be honest. They could have chose different attacks. This, I feel the impact for this one. But then, they should have showed the explosion from this punch. He punched Goma in the show and the fucking ground erupted. They should have showed that. They didn't show that. No impact. Fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine to me. Hold on. We're gonna put it in 2 times speed just so we could like kind of emulate how it would look in game. That's how it would look in game. That didn't look that bad. Hold on, let's do it for this one too. That one didn't look that crazy. That one didn't look that crazy either. Alright, this is the EX super attack. This one is supposed to be slowed down if you want to play it. This is the slowed down version. You could have it slowed down or sped up. The sped up one has no audio. This is what it looks like. It's supposed to be played slow down. Let's see how it looks sped up. Okay, that look. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Before I even burst into anger, I'm not gonna lie. It looks better sped up. Some of those look better sped up. I'm not gonna lie. The impact is there when it's sped up. Let's look at this. I'm not full screening this. I don't care. Alright, that's the active skill. I sped up the active skill. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see him do the power up. I just got mad. I just autopiloted. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this shit. Like I said, this shit is pretty. The impact at the end is definitely there. The impact in the later half was definitely there. In the beginning, it had none. He did not power up. He didn't do nothing. We just saw hands together, ready to throw a beam. That's all we saw. Vegeta's, I have no issues with Vegeta's. I'm not going to lie. Vegeta's look pretty good. Vegeta's look pretty good. Vegeta's look pretty good. Now, that's not my only issue with this anniversary so far. It's also the player base. Gang. Let's go here. Let's look at this. Let's look at, you see this shit? Look at all this. You see this? See this? Boom. Boom. This is infinite. Obviously, it only trigger once, but this is infinite. This buff lasts forever. 400% right here. 400% right here. Right? Damage reduction support. Right? Defensive support. Boom. He's not going to struggle for key. He's not going to struggle for key. Damage reduction rate. Boom. Damage reduction. Guards. Forever. Guards. Forever. Attacks all allies. Oh, okay, so this is, they're raising the attack for everybody by 40%. And he gives everybody super effective against all types. Are you fucking serious? When an active skill is activated, boom, 200%. Or 24 key, 200%. Active skill activated. Crit, 40%. Or 24 key, 40%. There is a high chance that a special move will be activated. He has a, I think this is a great chance, right? This is a great chance, bad translation. I think this mean, I remember, this is a great chance. This is a great chance. This is a great chance. What would be more accurate? I just go to the, my fault. I should just go to the, Dokkan. Just search up Dokkan. I know the stream's gonna be here somewhere. Yep. Where the cards at? Where are the cards at? Let's just look at it through here real quick. I don't gotta look at his animations.
俺はゲッピーさんみたい強いのがでスコーリン最初はこちらはいドッカンキャラクターの情報が発表されるコーナー
Where did they show it off at? That's after the super, right? After the super? After the super. Boom. Look. I'm assuming this is turn 1, his first fucking attack. That's what it looks like. Because after all the stats I'm seeing that he gets, this is not his first. This has to be his first attack. Has to. 98 million? I saw motherfuckers talk about Goma's doing this on turn 2. He's doing this turn 1. And then it's gonna only go up. 140% attack for 4 turns. First attacker in the turn. Cool leader skill. Good leader skill. Good leader skill. Whatever. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn. Massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes mega colossal damage. Raises allies attack by 40% for 1 turn. 40. So that's he gets it from this, right? Attack support for the allies right here. Then right here, 40%, 140% for 4 turns. Raises defense for 1 turn and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. 40% attack support for 2 turns, brother. He gets that right there. Obviously, it needs to be a crit, but he has crit everywhere. It doesn't. That's gonna be. There's never a time you're gonna go a game without seeing it. Then you have this, right? He has. Where is it? Okay. So he's getting this right here. He gets this right here. This and then the super support, right? Passive support, super support, boom. Super effective against all types. Super effective against all types. Super effective against all types. Support. Super effective against all types support. This guy is going to be worse than Goma. Lick the dirtiest pair of dog nuts, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? These 2 characters are support, defensive, offensive juggernauts. Goku's the offensive portion. Vegeta's the defensive portion. But the thing is, though, they're both good defensively either way. Vegeta's just a little better because he gives guard support. He's guarding at all times, pretty much. The only way he cannot have guard is if he gets locked in slot 2, then slot 3. They have to be back to back. If he gets locked slot 2 and not slot 3, you're good. You're good. Locked slot 2, next rotation, not locked slot 3. He's good. Boom. He deadass can't be touched. Because you know why? He has 2-turn guard support. Plus, if you run another Vegeta, he's going to have guard anyways. So it doesn't matter. He has little to no... He has no weaknesses. None. He has no weaknesses either. Because he's going to be killing these motherfuckers. When activated, the active skill, 200%. Boom. 40% crit. Boom. Great chance of launching an 70% chance of launching an additional super attack. Defense 200%. Chance of performing a critical hit 20% on receiving attack. So let's look right here. Damage reduction. Boom. Damage reduction. That's damage reduction, right? Guard. Okay. Let's see. He has crit right here. You're gonna get 24 key easy. Look, you're gonna get 24 key easy. You're getting 24 key easy. You're getting 24 key easy. Chance of performing a critical hit 40% when activating the what's it called? The active skill. In 24 key right here. Launches an additional super. Pretty much that's what it is. He just has a great chance of launching that. So even attack, he gets 20 crit again. He gets 20 crit. So say you activate the skill, then you put him in slot 1. And as the second or third attacker, he gets this anyways, and it lasts for 5 turns. And it's not a one-time thing. He does it whenever. If there's ever a time you can't have him in slot 1, he's getting 40% crit. And then he's just gonna throw out the EX super. Throw out the EX super. That's just what he's gonna do. Let's go to Vegeta. He has good links too. Links are good. Both of these characters' links are good. Yeah, like I said, his animations are fine to me. Activates the entrance. 300% 3 key. Boom, right there. Activates it. There's no conditions either. He just activates it. Boom, 300%. Great chance of launching an additional super. Well, keep in mind. Let's look back. This is his EX super attack. Greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns and causes mega colossal damage. Raises allies' defense by 10% for 3 turns. And by the way, this is a 12 key super attack. And you know how to trigger it? When a super attack is launched as an additional attack. This already is good. Massively raises attack, greatly raises defense. But then he gets defensive support for 3 turns. You're gonna have 2 Vegetas. You're either gonna have 2 Vegetas or 1 Vegeta. By the way. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be running 2 Vegetas. That might be the case, because man, his support I feel like is better. But he's not like as good at offense as Goku. But let's keep going. 300% right here. Guards all attacks for 4 turns. This seems bad, but just wait. 300% right here, 300% right here. That's hella stats. Receives an additional 3 key. 2 key non-tech. You're not struggling for key. Damage reduction, 30%. 30% damage reduction. And if you run in 2 Gokus, that's going to be 38. 38? Wait a minute. Is it 8% or 4? 4. Yeah, 38%. Receives an additional blah, blah, blah. I already said that. Category 30% attack and defense, brother. If he's on rotation. Wait, it doesn't say... Wait. Okay. The thing is, though, this doesn't... I'm going to assume this is 1 turn. When activating... Hold on. I'm low-key curious. Is this permanent? No, it would have set the infinite, right? No. If it's infinite, that means... This isn't permanent. No. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's just... Yeah. Okay, it's just when he's on rotation. When activating an active skill or when attacking with 23 or more key, so that just means you're getting this. You're gonna have 68 damage reduction if you're running 2 Gokus. You're gonna have 68 damage reduction if you're running 2 Gokus. So, boom. Launches an additional super attack. He's hitting this. It doesn't matter. For every attack performed, attack 100% within the turn. Every time the character performs 3 or more attacks in battle, launches an additional super attack. So, additional super, potential system, additional super, additional super. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna count potential system 4, and then you're gonna have your 18. He could do 5 supers in a turn. Let's keep fucking going, bro. So that means you have 4 chances to hit the EX super. Let's keep going, bro. Launches an additional super attack. Look at this. All allies chance of performing a critical hit 50% within the character's next attacking turn, up to 50% within the turn. You're hitting this no matter what. It says 3 or more attacks in battle, not supers. 3 or more attacks in battle. It's not saying supers. You don't have to super. You can get a normal and you will still give motherfuckers crit support. Pair this up with Goku. Pair this up with Goku. Pair this up with Goku. He gets crit right here. Right? So this is what you do. You put him. You put Vegeta in slot 1. He's gonna have 68% damage reduction with guard. He's fine. You put him slot 2. You bring him back on, right? You bring him back on. He's gonna have guaranteed crits. He's going to have guaranteed crits. Cause he's gonna have this. Once he hits 24 key, he's gonna have this, and then he's gonna have the 50%. Yeah. Okay. Goma's better than both of these characters. Goma's better than both of them. Yeah, definitely. Get your fucking head out your ass, my nigga. Started from the 4th tournament, start a battle. All allies 20% defense. Superclass Daima. Guard support. When he's the 2nd character to obtain key spheres. 30% is this. You know what this is for? This is for say he gets locked in slot 2 or 3. All right. Say he gets locked in slot 2 or 3. He's gonna come back still with this. If you're running 2 Vegetas. Your Vegeta gets locked in slot 2 or 3. No, let's say slot 3. Your Vegeta gets locked in slot 3. The other Vegeta is locked in slot 1. He can't do nothing about that. So by the time you come back on, you're still gonna have the guard. So like you can't touch him. The only way he dies, you need a very specific pattern of bad luck. You need him to get locked 2 times in a row. And he has to start off in slot 2. Yeah, fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. But besides all that anger, I'm very excited. Very excited for these characters. Not gonna lie. Very excited. I know the animations could have been better, but shit. This is my favorite form of Goku. Not counting the GT version. I think this one is better. Captures the Great Ape more. You know? This feels more like a Super Saiyan 4 Great Ape power type of thing. They didn't just add red fur and a wig on the nigga. He got the big forearms. His arms about big than a motherfucker. He buff as shit. The tail wagging. He looked big as hell. His eyes are red, so you get the, like, you know, the rage feeling from him. Hair is red. Get a very aggressive feeling. Like, yeah, come on now. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta looks better than he ever has with the Daima design. So, yeah, very excited. Can't wait. It is in 2.5 hours. They drop 2.5 hours, and I'm gonna be summoning. I'm gonna be pulling. I'm gonna be doing all that. Thanks for watching. So yeah, bye bye.